Hey everybody, it's me, Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie. On this episode of CD Junkie, I want to talk about the late, great Andrew Gold, an amazing singer-songwriter involved in so many different projects. But this isn't going to be a CD Junkie episode because I don't have all of Andrew's albums on CD. So basically, I'm going to focus on 3 releases here. And they are, I would say, the most recent releases, per se, apart from a reissue of his Halloween album, which is very popular. I do not have that, but I do have 3 great releases in front of me that I want to share with you. What an amazing talent this guy was. Sadly, he passed away in 2011, but before that, just gave us some incredible music. I mean, before he even had hits or started making records that hit the charts, you know, he was already, you know, working with so many different artists. In fact, he's really well known for working with Linda Ronstadt in sort of the mid to late 70s to early 80s, and being like her arranger, band leader, all that stuff. And he was amazing. He was absolutely incredible. He also worked with Eric Carmen, Ringo Starr, Brian Wilson, Bob Dylan, Joni Mitchell, Art Garfunkel, Carly Simon, Moon Martin, 10cc. And he was with a group called Wax, or Wax UK, with Graham Gouldman, formerly of 10cc. And they released albums in the 80s and early 90s, and some great pop there. But he also worked with Roy Orbison and Burt Bacharach, Don Henley, Carla Bonoff, James Taylor, so many great artists. But I'm going to talk about his solo releases. Like I said, I'm only going to really focus on 3 different ones here that I encourage you all to track down. The first one I'm going to talk about is Lonely Boy, the Asylum Years Anthology, which is a box set that Cherry Red put out. This is truly incredible. It not only contains the 4 albums that he released, which is the self-titled album that came out in 1975, What's Wrong with This Picture, that came out in 1976, All This and Heaven 2, which came out in 1978, and Whirlwind, which came out in 1980. This box also contains outtakes and unreleased recordings, which is a great CD that focuses on this period that I was just talking about, plus a live disc from 76 and 77. And it contains a DVD that contains the promotional videos and BBC performances and such. And that's a feast for the eyes there. The box also features a great book that features info on all the albums, plus lyrics, pictures, promotional items, and all that fun stuff. You know, Andrew Gold paraphernalia, really great booklet there. And it contains a poster, which is a reproduction of an ad. And that's a nice little addition to the box. That is a great box. That covers, I guess, what people would consider his classic years, because that's really when he was having hits. But Andrew Gold's whole career is nothing but classic. I want to focus on 2 more releases here. One of them originally came out in 1997, but was just reissued, and I'll tell you about that one in a minute. But I want to touch on this great release that came out in 2020 called Something New, Unreleased Gold. And this is amazing. Just the title track alone is worth it. It's just great power pop. If you wanted to hear great power pop, look no further than that song. It's so incredible. In fact, he never released that track. I believe that Barbie Benton did a version of it, but her version was more countrified. But what this CD is, it's a couple band demos, but most of it is all like piano demos from 73. They sound incredible. And almost every track on here, in fact, I don't even know if any of these tracks were officially re-recorded or released by him elsewhere. These are fully formed songs that he used to get his record deal with Asylum, but he never recorded these songs for his subsequent albums. And it's really a great collection of songs. As I said there, it is called Something New, Unreleased Gold, and it is chock full of great, wonderful songs. You know, people will say like, oh, some of this stuff sounds like Billy Joel, or no, it sounds like Andrew Gold, because Billy Joel hadn't really had a hit at this time. I mean, maybe the song Piano Man or something, but he wasn't aping that. In fact, some of the things have really a McCartney-esque flair to them, and they're really, really fantastic. So this is something to add to your collection, because it's just really, really outstanding release. And the other release that I want to tell you about, the 3rd and final release on this video, this album originally came out in 1997. He issued it himself. He issued it under the band name, and I have to read this because I always forget. It's the Fraternal Order of the All is the name of the band. And the album is called Greetings from Planet Love. And this was just reissued by Esoteric Records. And oh, goodness gracious, it is so darn amazing. This was his, I guess you could say, Dukes of Stratosphere-esque type thing, where he basically took on the persona of a 60s band, a late 60s psych band. But it wasn't just one sound. I mean, there's songs that sound like they could have been off Sgt. Pepper, songs that sound like they could have been off the first couple Byrds albums, and groups like that. It wasn't just Beatlesque, but there's a big, heavy psych Beatles influence, but it's psych pop. He's still sticking to just melody and hooks. Incredibly talented and gifted artist. And this is a really fun record. If you like Utopia to Face the Music, if you like the XTC as Dukes of Stratosphere and those albums, you're really going to dig this. It's chock full of great melody. It is now being sold under the name Andrew Gold, so you don't have to remember the Fraternal Order of the All. How come? I mean, this has been, what, 25 years since he put out this album? I still can't remember all the words in that order. The Fraternal Order of the All. Greetings from Planet Love. It's really a fantastic release. You know, I tried to get this back when Andrew Gold was alive, and I remember emailing him, and I asked him, are these blue CDs, meaning CDRs, or are they silver CDs, meaning manufactured? And his response was, what's a silver CD? Which I thought was kind of humorous, because that's him telling me that they aren't silver CDs. Or maybe he didn't know. I don't know, but really a wonderfully gifted artist. You need to track down the Fraternal Order of the All. I think I got that without looking again, and available through Esoteric, which is part of Cherry Red. And like I said, this is something new, unreleased gold, chock full of great stuff. And finally, the box set, Lonely Boy, The Asylum Years Anthology. This may be hard to track down because I don't think they're going to repress it. So definitely grab it if you can. Or I think you can probably find all of these individually if you can't find the box set. But I highly recommend anything by Andrew Gold. And I will hopefully build out my collection and then be able to do a CD Junkie video down the line and talk about every individual album. But until then, I've put together a medley featuring songs from these 3 releases, and I would just like you to sit back, relax, and enjoy this, and I will see you on the other side.
Face behind that door. I wanna hold you like I did before. Don't bring me down. Long ago, so long ago, and in some other place, and like some other face I knew, it won't be right till I'm at home with you. In the morning I'll rise to meet you. In the evening you drift away. By the stars only gaze, I remember the days. Oh darling, come down to me. I don't have to be the king of showbiz. That's not my idea of what success is. All I need's a leading lady to get me through. And she can Yeah, she's out there somewhere in space and time. Just watch the rainbow, people do their thing. Your soul can fly on lavender wings. You can be a butterfly, 'cause it's all inside your mind. Hey, Mr. Plastic Businessman, you know it's groovy being beautiful, and we love you. Oh, we love you.
Well, that's it. I hope this inspires you to check out Andrew Gold, and I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, to ring that bell for future notifications. And until the next time, remember me. I'm Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie.